Plato says, "Music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. Every heart sings a song incomplete until another heart whispers back. Those who wish to sing always find a song. At the touch of a lover, everyone becomes a poet." You can discover more about a person in an hour of play than in a year of conversation. Human behavior flows from three main sources: desire, emotion, and knowledge. Those who are able to see beyond the shadows and lies of their culture will never be understood, let alone believed by the masses. The heaviest penalty for declining to rule is to be ruled by someone inferior to yourself. Those who tell the stories rule society. A grateful mind is a great mind which eventually attracts to itself great things. Ignorance, the root and the stem of every evil. Opinion is the medium between knowledge and ignorance. An empty vessel makes the loudest sound, so they that have the least wit are the greatest babblers. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. The worst form of injustice is pretended justice. The true lover of knowledge naturally strives for truth and is not content with common opinion, but soars with undimmed and unwearied passion till he grasps the essential nature of things. To conquer oneself is the best and noblest victory. To be vanquished by one's own nature is the worst and most ignoble defeat. Interesting facts. Plato, c. 427 to 348 BC, was an ancient Greek philosopher of the classical period who is considered a foundational thinker in Western philosophy and an innovator of the written dialogue and dialectic forms. He raised problems for what became all the major areas of both theoretical philosophy and practical philosophy, and was the founder of the Platonic Academy, a philosophical school in Athens where Plato taught the doctrines that would later become known as Platonism. Plato's most famous contribution is the theory of forms or ideas, which has been interpreted as advancing a solution to what is now known as the problem of universals. He was decisively influenced by the pre-Socratic thinkers Pythagoras, Heraclitus, and Parmenides, although much of what is known about them is derived from Plato himself. Along with his teacher Socrates and Aristotle, his student, Plato is a central figure in the history of Western philosophy. Plato's entire body of work is believed to have survived intact for over 2,400 years, unlike that of nearly all of his contemporaries. Although their popularity has fluctuated, they have consistently been read and studied through the ages. Through Neoplatonism, he also greatly influenced both Christian and Islamic philosophy. In modern times, Alfred North Whitehead famously said, "The safest general characterization of the European philosophical tradition is that it consists of a series of footnotes to Plato."